Hello everyone, this is Matt from Old School Gaming and welcome back to my Rimworld playthrough. You're currently watching episode 8 of the Ochan tribe. In episode 7 we saw the arrival of our first spring. We also set up a hospital and we had quite the curveball thrown at us in the form of toxic fallout. Right now we're facing a very real danger of starvation with the colony. So let's see if we can figure something out on the shortage of food and let's see what we can come up with, shall we? I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to form a party and send them out away from our village to forage for food and bring it back to our camp at this point. And I'm going to split my team. Let's see if I can figure out which. I want to take one of my dogs with me here. Which dog do I want to take? I want to take the male with me. Is it Tennessee? No, it's not Tennessee. It's Elias. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's Elias. So, we're going to form a caravan with Elias, Fox, and Cook. That will give us a hunter, cook, and a dog. And we're going to take very minimal food. Almost no food, because most of the food needs to stay in the colony to feed the colonists that are staying behind. They're actually going to gather most of their food in the field to survive. They're only going to take a day's worth of food. Take a little bit of medicine with them. And we're going to send them off to the northeast. Yeah. Yes, I know. Okay, let's get them going. Let's get them out of here. Let's send them out for a few days. Get them collecting food. Have them bring back food for our colony here. I think that's about the only way we're going to survive this toxic storm, or this toxic fallout. There's 42 pieces of food. If this lasts more than a few days, this colony's gonna die, folks. And for those of you wondering, this is actually a mod. I don't believe it's standard stock within the game where you can set up camp. We have a dry thunderstorm, but I don't believe it's a standard feature within the game where you can set up camp anywhere on the map. This is a mod that allows me to do this. You'll see this here in just a moment. I'll show you here. Let's speed up time here a little bit and get them out of the map. Gather up your resources and get going. And here they go. Okay, now that we have the caravan ready, let's just move them a little ways away from the village. Doesn't have to be too far. We don't want to get them too far away. We want to have them so that they can get back to the village just in case they have to assist. And that's where that mod is right there. Set up camp. Might be too close. Yeah, I'm too close. I gotta move just a little bit farther away there. There we go. And this is what setup camp does. It allows you to generate a temporary area. And there's not a lot of wild game here, but I see there's some apple trees and some peach trees, mushrooms. There's a couple wild game here. There's some forage we can pick up. So let's build us a little shelter here. They're going to be here for a few days, so... And this will not be a permanent base, so you don't want to go too crazy with building things here, because you're not actually settling. No, I don't want to build up here. Anyways, you're not really settling the area, it's a temporary map, so anything that you build here will ultimately be lost when you leave. So that's always something to keep in mind. Well, I can't seem to build a door there. That's okay. You know, you guys don't need a door anyways. As long as we give you a roof. Yeah, we'll build a couple of beds there as an animal sleeping spot. No reason why they can't be comfortable while they're here for a couple of days. Well, somewhere there's a fire. Well, I guess we're going to have to take care of that real quick. Go down there and put that out, would you, Bear? I'm gonna have Mystic help him out. So we got this dry thunderstorm and this toxic fallout hitting us at the same time over here in this area. Wrong one. There we go. We'll give them a little fireplace and we'll get cooking some food here. I think we're going to make some dried berries. Yeah, we'll do dried berries for now. And jerked meats. Now let's start looking at getting some of this food gathered up. I'm going to gather everything up here. That's the whole point of sending them out here, was gathering food. I'm sure they're going to want to go to sleep here soon. And I seem to have forgotten to drop my gear. I didn't bring a lot of food with me, but at least there was a few pieces of food there I forgot to drop. You're bogarting all the food there, Fox. And then we got this little squirrel in there raiding our food stocks. We're gonna have to take care of him here in just a minute. Get rid of him. Let's start hunting some of these animals up here. Start making some jerky. Get a butchering table set up here. Come back here, cook. Build this butchering table. Or maybe we'll have Fox do it. We'll see. Hey, look at that. The worst of the toxic fallout has settled. This is great news, folks. Really, really good news. Sometimes that toxic fallout can last for an entire season or two, even 2 seasons. I've seen it last for 2 seasons, and that toxic fallout only lasted for a couple of days. Well, maybe 3 or 4 days this time. Thank goodness for that, because I had really low food stores. And we didn't even lose a lot of our crops this time, so killed most of the animals in the map. But we're going to send these guys out and get these guys foraging what's left of the food on the map here. And I think we'll just leave these guys here for now. They're here. We'll get them, we'll let them keep gathering food for just a little bit longer. Have them at least come back with a full load. Oh, forgot the toilet. Can't forget the toilet. To be honest with you, I'm almost kind of disappointed that toxic fallout didn't last longer. I know it's crazy that I think that, isn't it? I was actually looking forward to the challenge. No, I'm sure that we'll get some really good challenges here coming up. Challenges will escalate. And we're still pretty early in the game. We're only a few hours into the game. This is only episode 8, so... Well, and then the fire went out. That's one thing I don't like about these little fireplace, these little campfires. They go out way too fast, and they don't keep up on them very well. They're kind of a pain in the butt. I think this time we're going to make pemmican. We're gonna finish up. I think we're gonna finish up here. We're just gonna make the rest of everything into pemmican, and then we're gonna get going. What is your problem? You're buffed, bursting, hot. Well, bear, go take it easy then. Yeah, I think we're going to quit while we're ahead here, folks. So I think we're just going to finish cooking up this fruit and proteins into pemmican. And then we're going to get Cook and Fox and the dog back to our main colony here shortly. I don't like splitting up such a small team. Leaves our main encampment pretty much defenseless, considering that Fox is our main hunter. I got some berries there. Oh, there's a meteorite. Steel. Well, at least it didn't crash into any of my houses. That's actually happened before. It's crashed right on top of my buildings. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut my losses here. Not actually cut my losses. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. We're going to reform this caravan and just get out of here and send them home. Gather up everything that we've collected here and get out of here. So we'll take all the food for sure. That was their whole mission, was to collect food. And we'll medicine next, and then hides. And then we'll take lumber. Or granite. Now let's take lumber. Let's head on home. It's going to take a few minutes for them to gather up the materials and form up the caravan. There we go. Let's get them home. Well, they should be home. There we go. And here comes our foraging party. Successfully bringing home quite a bit of food. Well, not a ton of food, but hey, look, we finally got smithing. Well, I think at this point, we really need to push on electricity. I'd like to get drug production up and going so we can get penicillin and fluaz up and going, but I mean, we could go into vegetable garden and get more crops, but we really need to be pushing electricity, so it's time to start moving on to the next tech level. And we just doubled our food. That foraging party brought back just doubled our food. Plus it brought back almost 300 pemmican. Pemmican goes pretty fast, but it's still 300 pemmican. It'll last us for a day or two. And now that Fox is back, we can send her out to go hunt up some of these animals. As I said, she's our main hunter. Well, I think that about wraps up this episode, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below. I do thank you very much for watching this episode, and I hope you have a great day. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you around.